in trouble when I posted it. When I put out my documentaries on it, they tried to sue my ass. They was like, oh, hell nah, he talk about us. No, we're not all mixed. Prove that we are all mixed. Please do. Prove it. My mother and father from this land. Their mothers and fathers are from this land. Their mothers and fathers from this land. Their mothers and fathers from this land. And their mothers and fathers from this land. And their mothers and fathers from. Prove that we all mixed, please. All mixed. Prove it. I'll wait for a little second. Genealogists are telling you, right? Scientists discover ancient Siberian population that is the ancestors of modern Native Americans. You the one that's mixed. You gonna learn today. There's no point in fighting with me about your history. I didn't write it. I didn't create it. I'm not out here downing your history. I'm out here telling you your history. They lied to you. And I also told you about the term native. Anybody could be native. Anybody. As soon as two Africans migrate to America and make a baby in America and have a child in America, birth a baby in America, that baby is not only African, but native to America. That's why you need to stop using that term. And I'm talking to my people. Y'all should not be using the term native because that's everybody included. Same thing with the term black. That's everybody included. That's not one group of people. That's all groups of people. Why you think they changed the term indigenous people to indigenous peoples? They want to add in more people. That's not supposed to be there. You seeing the pattern yet? It's right in front of you. And look, if you mixed, there's nothing wrong with being mixed. But that doesn't mean you know your whole story because it's mixed up. You got bits and pieces of the truth mixed up with a whole lot of lies. Just because you're mixed breed doesn't mean that your entire bloodline is. That's not how it works. Like if I was to turn around and marry a white woman, that doesn't mean my entire bloodline has white blood or whatever you want to call it. That's not a part of the bloodline. That person was just married in. Even if we was to have children, that still doesn't make the bloodline, the entire bloodline, mixed. What about my skin tone? What about it? My father's light skin and so is my mother. Well, my mother's brown skin. My father's light skin. What? I know her mother and father. I know his mother and father. What? And ain't no white in my family. So what you trying to say? If skin tone had something to do with it, in which it doesn't, because actually it's the problem now. You're referring to yourself by way of a skin tone that doesn't even exist. Nobody over here is black in skin tone. So why are we calling ourselves black people? I'm a lighter shade of the color brown. If we're going by way of color, yeah, I'm a lighter shade of the color brown. They could be lighter than me of the shade or the color brown. Then it could be darker. Look, brown, not black, brown, right? Not black, brown. So what's the point? For example, let's just say that I share the same facial features as an African. That doesn't make me an African because there are white people that share the same facial features as us, and that doesn't make them us. We can tell the difference. Yeah, that's what's crazy. When people out there immediately think light skin means mixed. That's not what that means. That's what they told you, but that was never proven. I went back generations of my family and I seen who was being married and or having children. I seen who it was. All we had was high yellows and dark skins and brown skins. That's a country term. When we say high yellow, that just means you a lighter brown. That's it. Now, if I had white in my blood, I would tell you. Or bloodline, I would tell you. But no, Caucasians are not that big of a race to be mixing with everybody.
Yeah. Welcome home, you guys. All of my divine loves and my divine lovettes. I love you guys. I love you guys. We are here. Man, some of you guys really had a beautiful host of harnessing relatively new energy for the new year. So a lot of you guys still have that new year glit, that new year itch, like you're trying something new this year. You're living new, your new attitude, your new way of eating, your new way of thinking, your new way of responding. A lot of you guys have that new thing going on. Let me start my thing because I don't know what happened. I didn't sing happy birthday. What is going on? You guys, happy birthday to you. A happy birthday to you. Now, what shall you do? Happy birthday to you. You better celebrate you too. I can't make it up. But anywho, you guys, make sure you celebrate you. It's important through and through. I can't make it up. Oh my goodness. I'm so happy, that I can be visible to see you guys. It's just a lot of you guys are really, some of you guys really just got a new car. Something about you guys going swimming. Some of you guys swimming in the indoor pool. Some of you guys found a hotel with a pool. You're enjoying like a spa. Some of you guys are bouncing in and out of that jacuzzi type of stuff. Or some of you guys just have that visualization going on. That's what I see. A lot of you guys, but I see a lot of you guys, getting yourself there, getting yourself prepared. And some of you guys just kind of preparing for what you would like to do. Moving forward through and through is what I see. So a lot of you guys have invested truthfully, respectfully, unbeknownstly in yourself, okay? And some of you guys have taken your wealth to invest in yourself. That's what I see. Oh my goodness, yeah. Wow. Ooh. Now, really? So I didn't know. So some of you guys really invested in yourself internationally. Some of you guys may have invested in some stocks in here and stocks there. Something like internationally is what I'm hearing. Okay. So great, interesting. Well, what I'm seeing for a lot of you guys, you invested in some dollar bills, that's some currency from other areas. Somehow you invested in the currency of international currency, some type of way, something of that nature. Whew, yeah. Broad line, silver line is what I'm hearing, like silver line, broad line. I can tell you. Let's see what comes up when I hit broad line, silver line, currency. That's what I'm hearing. Let me just peep and see. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. If you have not done it yet, I'm looking at that's your future. You know, um, financial conductivity. That's what I'm hearing. Uh, Broadline silver. sale, but this may be something, like I say, fairly new. S- Um, if I try to do this, it's not going to come through right now. But the bottom line is, you guys know exactly what I mean. So some of you guys are going to invest internationally in some type of silver, and then I see. I heard something when I was, yeah. So that's a few. Those of you who did not, have not invest, that's your future investment. A lot of you guys, sometimes I see, of course, most time, it's way before you guys can see it, and everything that been said in my channel previously is already, a lot of you guys already know that. But the bottom line is, that's what I see. So a lot of you guys who probably think, no, I'm not thinking about that here nor there. That's okay. This is just to let you guys see the spiritual aware of what your finances can be. So a lot of you guys are going to be really, well off when it comes to stocks, and a lot of you guys are learning the tricks in. Some of you guys are learning the trade. Some of you guys may actually be taking a trade, but something about the trade of. So some of you guys are in school for trading, or some of you guys are learning how to trade at this time. Yeah, trade and make investments. Great job, you guys. Okay, that's the energy that's coming through. Whoever I'm talking to, you guys definitely remain true. Um, to that inner voice inside of you. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's really, really good. Okay. Yeah, a lot of you guys have followed, that inner voice in a unbeknownst way. Okay, and I like that. So, so some of you guys are deep meditators, deep spiritual innovators. That's what I choose to call you at this time. Yes, indeed. So you guys, before I get too deep, because I saw somebody left-handed, then I saw, yeah, I saw somebody left-handed in danger, like somebody got cut right here on the left hand. I see somebody cut on the left hand. And I'm so sorry, you guys. We gotta be careful of it. But I see a lot of you guys, that left hand is cut. Um, it's like not a small cut. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's what I see. Wow. Now, those of you who do have what do you call allergies, be aware, because some of you guys are picking up things, and you're very, you're very. I'm hearing vervunctuous, or however you say that. I'm hearing it vervunctuous. So some of you guys are just, feeling so spiritually free, that you are being everything that you can be. However, you guys may pick up something, okay? It may be next to a lily. It may be next to a lily. So I saw flowers. Some of you guys doing something with flowers, and maybe you're gonna get yourself some flowers. Whatever the other thing is, you guys have touched, you're allergic to it. Whatever it is that you've touched, you're allergic to it. So be mindful as you're going out, touching flowers today, or doing something, whatever you do, because you're feeling free. But whatever it is, it's right next to it, and it's just that close enough for you guys to touch it, and you could get the allergic reaction. Okay, because I see that in a big way. So I see a lot of you guys getting a sore throat. You know what I mean? Scratchy ears or something. All that stuff is what I'm hearing. So be aware of that as you go along your day and feeling so, voluptuous in a big way. Oh my goodness. I'm hearing somebody's roots is from the deep south, that way. And some of you guys are kin to the McKinleys. I'm hearing McKinleys in the deep south. McKinley's in the deep south. I'm hearing some of you guys are connected to the McKinleys in the deep south. Okay? So a lot of you guys are McKinleys in the deep south. Let me see. The McKinleys in the deep south. Let me see what that is. Wow. So a lot of you guys have the history too. I didn't know. It said President William McKinley's relationship with the Deep South during his 1987. So some of you guys may be some kin to this William McKinley guy. Mm. So yeah, so I'm talking to someone who has deep roots in that area. I'm getting that. I'm picking up that. Before I get into it, you guys, I like to let you guys know off the top because I have to. Because if not, I'm gonna get everything. Because already I'm getting somebody, with a beautiful baby right now, and I'm looking at somebody, you know, um, impregnated at this time, beautiful baby, and that might be the McKinley line as well, or you guys may be you know, it's something with that baby, but I see somebody pregnant, and some of you guys, oh yeah, some of you guys, get out of here, get out of here. Oh, oh, I ain't even gonna say that. You guys want me to know that you were the first melanin baby in the McKinley line. Some of you guys are melanin babies in that McKinley line. That's what I'm getting. My goodness. That was right on time. I know you guys saying not at that time. Somebody said something about not at that time, or your parents were, or something like that. Was something that broke that McKinley line. All right. However, I'm hearing, you guys were right on time. I'm hearing that, like, whatever, whether it was your parents, you, or you guys are holding wanting to break that, it's okay. It's right on time. That's what I'm hearing. All right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So a lot of you guys, please, just make sure that you guys know that you are the mass key component to this whole divine plan on this beautiful divine planet Earth. Okay. The higher realms want you to know your worth in every single way. That's the only reason I do what I do. You know what I mean? Um, yeah, because there's certain messages that can only come through me, only messages that can come through you, only messages can come through. That's why I understand why everybody try to, mimic someone else's message. Even though if it's valid, that's fine. If it's life saving, that's fine. But believe me, you got work to do here because you're here. You know what I'm saying? So you don't need you try to be something else because everybody got work to do here. This is not a place where okay, where it's laxy daisy. You really do have work to do. Now, when I'm talking about work, I'm not talking about um, systematic society type work. I'm talking about spiritual work, okay, that we have to do in every way. Um, that's the kind of work I'm talking about. So a lot of you guys need to recognize that you are the mass key component to this whole divine plan on this beautiful divine planet Earth. They're asking me to stop and say names. Okay, bear with me. I heard Luther, and I heard Luther Vandross. Okay, I heard the McKinleys. I heard the Zionettes. Okay, the Ricketts. It say the Losers. That's a last name though. The Losers. Okay. The Schulers, the Bakers, excuse me, the Bankers, Dag, what's wrong? Is it the Argentinas, or Argentina? Oh my God, you guys, I never do this. Like, what's going on? Okay, so we're not gonna worry about it. I'm sorry, you guys, if you can't hear me through this mic really strong, because that's not etiquette. And I apologize. Whatever. Um, I heard Richmond. Some of you guys, Richmond, Virginia, Louisville, Kentucky, Arizona, Wyoming, okay, Oxford, oh, Oxford, Connecticut. Something about Yale. I don't know where that is on the map, but it says, no, it's just Yale College, Yale, okay. hmm Louisiana, Annexdale, Alexandria. Now that could be anywhere. It doesn't have to be. That could be anywhere. But I'm here in Alexandria, Newport, Newsport. Okay, and then I heard Lionsgate. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let me brave you guys. Because I just heard your enemy's got a doomsday fate. And I really saw the vision. That enemy's really got a. I don't know what. You guys had this rock hard enemy. Before I can even get into what I need to get into to tell you guys, they showed me the enemy that you guys recognize. Some of you guys recognize. Some of you guys been really targeted. Okay, that's what I'm getting in a big way. You've been targeted. What you call assassinate this assassinated your character, alleviated, and then they saying alleviated, abbreviated, and that's what else they want to do. And and suffocated. So you've been silenced. They've been doing a lot. Okay, this is quote unquote enemy. Ooh, but honey, no, honey, I can't even breathe. I saw what they are getting ready to. They are gone. Whoever this enemy is, y'all give. I mean, I don't know if you guys gonna go, but I mean, black suit is definitely the attire, but I don't know. Some people wear white, but the bottom line is, I'm telling you guys, this enemy is good as gone. I see your enemy death. I see death to your enemy. Death is upon him like this. Like this. Like it's right there. You know, um oh wow. And my goodness, I'm gonna tell you guys, they see it too. Yeah, they see it too. Because these people have been doing the do. They've been very malicious, and for them it was very nutritious, is what I'm hearing. Hmm. The bottom line is, it's over now. hmm So a lot of you guys, ooh, wait, that's weird that I see it. That's the only, it came out of the middle of nowhere, and I was like, who? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm thinking I'm talking to you guys. This is just you. It's not you. It's your enemy. And, yeah, it's your enemy. I don't know if you guys are going to get the news, but let me tell you, it's going to be a long snooze for your enemy. And I just saw something too, and there's no reason for it to be there. There's no reason, right? So that was a confirmation. If you guys seen something behind me go shoot like that, I saw it too. Oh my goodness. You guys listen. You are the most you are the most important key to this whole divine plan on this beautiful divine planet Earth. You must know your worth. The higher realm give me all of this through my meditations to tell you guys that that word planet could be no other word than planet. Okay? Simply so the higher realms would know that you, so you would know, the higher realms letting you know that you are planned that way. All right? Planet. The last two letters in the word planet is simply ET, and that is so you guys will know that you are planned until the end of time. Until the end of your timeline here, okay? And some of you guys are going to be here into Earth timelines. You're going to just read. You're going to read. You're going to read. You know what I'm saying? It's things you guys have to, be. I can't make it up. It's to be or not to be. You guys are to be. I can't make this stuff up, okay? So, the higher realms want you guys to know this in a big way. A lot of you guys have been living the ET life all your life. And what I mean by that is simply E, executing low vibe energy, and T, transmuting it into high vibe energy. Yeah, that's right. And I'm hearing day or night. You know, a lot of you guys have been trying to wrong right in this lifetime. Some of you guys, I'm seeing you guys on some type of motorbike, scooter bike, 17, 16, 18, something like that. Somebody crashed it or did something to it, but I'm seeing this. Oh, duh. So some of you guys really messed up this scooter. Well, not you guys. Somebody else did it, and you guys took the fall for them. You know what I mean? A lot of you guys took the fall for them because why? Because that's what you did, and that's you. That's you eat because it could have been worse for them than it would have been for you. So you guys went ahead and took the fall because that's really naturally what you do. Okay, and the higher realms is commending you guys for this. The higher realms is commending you right now, you know, for being that one. Okay, now that's a beautiful thing. A lot of you guys need to recognize that life is your soul's mission. It is not a competition. You're going to find so many people wishing it was a competition. All right. Yeah, because you will run into that dressed up garbage can man or woman or man trying to do whatever he or she can, just to block your level of overstand, understand, understand, right? I can't make it up. And then you may run into that $500 hat on that 50-cent head, you know, always gossiping about who's in whose bed, all right? Then that last one is the one with all those degrees, more than a thermometer, right? But always calling on you, asking you, what shall I do, right? I can't make it up, right? So all these people are in different dimensional levels of competition with you guys, wishing that it was a competition. But however, life is simply your soul's mission, right? It is not a competition. That's why the higher realms place something so beautiful inside of you. It is called your intuition. If you trust your intuition, you shall begin to see without sight. Okay? Now you got somebody. Oh, okay, that could, because a lot of this stuff could be well, we already know it's a lot of spirits and energies and stuff like that. So we're gonna just go with it because I saw the flash, and that was confirmation for some. All right. If you trust your intuition, that light flash when I said intuition before, so you guys take it back because this is a fact. Okay. A lot of you guys pay attention to your intuition. All right, because if you trust your intuition, you shall begin to see without sight. All right. Yeah. People still scratching their head trying to figure out how the blind man or woman can maneuver this whole world day or night, get it right, and still don't fuss or fight. That's tight, right? Okay. Yeah. So the higher realm said that be aware because the higher realms did not stop there. connected to your intuition, a spiritual thing called your spiritual GPS. That is your guides, or simply God pointing you to your next level of step of origin. All right. And the acronym for STEP is STEP, a solution to every problem. Huh? A lot of you guys are simply born with the solution to every problem. That's like a spiritual 9 millimeter, 6-inch burrow, hollow point, fully loaded, just not knowing which way to shoot. That's why the higher realms want you guys to know, you know, your worth since birth. All right. Now the higher realm said, "What's going on out there?" The higher realm seeing people going around, you know, doing this, doing that. The higher realm said, "We gotta tell them what the problem is." Okay. Now a problem is something that you create. Situations are things that happen. That's why, when you hear about a problem, it's always a name attached. It's gonna be a name attached. Hence, Houston, we have a problem. Just like that, right? Houston, we have a problem. Now, a situation may sound like, well, what had happened was that type of thing. So the higher realms want you guys to know that, because the word enemy is exactly how it's pronounced. Enemy. No one has ever harmed me more than I harm me. No one can ever harm me more than I can harm me. Why? Because everywhere I go, I take me with me. Did I start out on mother give you some butter? Yeah. People try to, what do you call, escape the ME. They may say, well, I'm going here, I'm going to fly over there, and I'm going to do this. But they realize when they have to come back. They say, I'm not even going to live over here. Some people say, I'm going to live over here. It's better, it's better. The next thing you know, they back over here. Why? Because they didn't see that the enemy is enemy. No one can ever harm me more than I have harmed me. And the higher realms want you guys to really recognize that, because the higher realms been watching people down here. A lot of people out here pointing one finger that way and forgetting this 3 pointing back. Higher realms say, go tell them that, matter of fact. Okay. Yeah, because it doesn't work that way. The higher realms want you guys to be, really aware, spiritually aware. This is not a channel that's religious at all, and this is not, and I'm not religious at all, right? It's just that, I tell anybody I love spiritual all because of the word. It's spirit, you all, is for everyone. That's why you hear the you all. The spirit has no sex, no age, or no color. But guess what else has no sex, no age, or no color? The word pain. Pain has no sex, no age, or no color. So it's important, this message for you guys on your beautiful day to realize, okay, in every way, that the enemy is enemy. All right? Exactly. So, having that said, the higher realms want you guys to, any time of the day, whether it's any time, any way, okay, you can always take a moment and step back and ask yourself, this one thing you say, am I the solution today? And listen for that inner voice to say, you guys are doing A-OK. Now, this brings me back to Well, this brings me now to your birthright number of 3-1. A lot of you guys have that 3-1 because March is the third month and 1 is the first month. Okay, I get the first day of the month. Okay, so a lot of you guys, bear with me. Yeah. Yeah. So the higher road. I'm sorry, you guys. Some of you guys, just you being you is hurting the heck out of somebody. I saw the pain. You know, Anywho, a lot of you guys, this is your third. You are born the third month and the first day. So that's 3-1. That's your birthright number. Now, what does that mean? The number three is powerful in its entirety because number three um, means that you guys are master manifestors in this lifetime. A lot of you guys can manifest yourself to be at three places at one time. Okay, and in a magnificent way, a lot of you guys have manifested yourself to be at the right place at the right time with the right stuff. That's how it is with that birthright of number three. Okay, so a lot of you guys, please be mindful of what you think of each and every moment and second of the day, because honestly, much to your surprise, it can instantaneously materialize. Okay, uh, you know, um, I have to always give this example. You're talking to somebody, yeah, Jigga Jaggy, what happened to so and so and so, and then all of a sudden you see and so right by, and then somebody say, "Speak of the devil." No, that wasn't it. That wasn't it. That was you, because of your master manifestory. That's why you gotta be mindful of what you think. Don't be like the rest of these people out here talking about what came first, the chicken or the egg, because it simply was the thought. The thought came first, as do you were a thought. Right? Isn't that cool? So yeah, but you guys, that number one is powerful within itself because not just yourself is your wealth. It's simply that number one was never meant to be a number, ever. All right? In ancient times, the number one was never meant to be a number. Why? Because numbers are meant to be plural. Okay? Numbers are meant to be plural. Now, having that said, the number one represent God, the Alpha, the beginning. A lot of you guys have that God-like energy. You're alpha males and alpha females from the beginning. I can't make this stuff up. You were born with that winning inside of you. That winning inside of you. Because of that God-like energy. A lot of you guys have that God energy. And what I mean by that, and I'm gonna make it clear, a little bit clearer for you guys to see. When people come to you and ask you simple things like directions, what you guys be, you guys have to really be exact with your directions. You have to say very clear, like, oh yeah, but you're gonna see a red brick house on the side with the white top, and then not the one with the gold, not on that side. You're gonna be so specific. Why? Because of that God energy. That is that good orderly direction. A lot of you guys have that energy, and a lot of you guys don't realize that a lot of times you have this spark of creativity. You don't know where it come from because you don't want to claim to be an artist or claim to be this or claim to be that. So a lot of you guys have this spirit type of clarity of creativity that comes about and you don't even know why. Right? A lot of you guys have that God energy, all right, which is the gift of desperation. A lot of you guys can look at something and be like, it could be a better situation, it could change, I could change this should be like that, and then all of a sudden you start creating something that really, is like that off the bat. That's that God energy that gives you that gift of desperation that sparks your deep rooted level of creation. Okay? And a lot of you guys, it's so funny because a lot of you guys refuse to sit and wallow in any type of level of depress. Okay? Yeah, a lot of you guys refuse that in every way. Why? Because of that God energy. A lot of you choose the gratitude over depression as your spiritual and neutral selection. You know how you put that car in neutral? That's you guys, man. What? What? That's it, right? So some of you guys drive the stick shift as well. Yeah. So that last God is funny to me because a lot of you guys freeze people out. They come over your house, you got the window open. They come in your car, you might have the window cracked and all that. No matter what, the windows break something, fall, whatever. You know what I mean? And a lot of you guys don't realize that's that God energy inside of you, okay? Because you refuse to let grass grow under your feet. You guys gotta go, go, go. All of that is that God energy, the great outdoors that keep you guys so busy. And a lot of you guys, again, that's all in your number one. You remember I told you that number one is the alpha, the beginning, that you guys are alphas from the beginning with that God energy. Now, the only thing rough and tough or a little bit ouch, I wouldn't say ouch, but a little bit tough, around every edge is to have that alpha energy, because a lot of you guys equate that strong alpha state. So a lot of you guys may be the last of your peers, to match with a mate, or the last of your family members to match with a mate because of that strong, deep alpha energy that you guys heavily, you know, uh, equate. Now, let me see what's going on with you guys. I'm just going to see. Bear with me. Somebody's really devastated by how spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally, and just how your foundation is so. Um, I'm getting, somebody's really devastated by your foundation, and that's spiritually, physically, or mentally, or emotionally. They really don't. They really beyond jealous. They've done everything to try to rock your foundation. They're really devastated that you guys can be by yourself and enjoy your wealth. You know what I'm saying, or what have you. Some people are trying to really rock your foundation. I can't make it up. Sending out false narratives. Uh, I heard them say nothing is growing, you're still glowing. Yeah, because a lot of you guys have that inner knowing that we spoke about. Okay, bear with me a minute. I'm gonna let the spirit. I'm gonna let a loved one, a pastor and loved one, come through. Okay, Rudy for some of you. Okay, Daniel for some of you. Davon, Davina. Ooh, Rashawn, Elizabeth, Lucille, Eggy, or something like that. Eggy or Edgy, Timothy, Tawan, Joanna, Sharifa or Sharita, Siobhan, Low Man, Low Man. He keep playing a song Low Rider, like he loved that song Low Rider or something that's connected to that song Low Rider. The Low Rider. Yeah, this is somebody old school. Um, yeah, so I just wanted to give a moment for anyone like that wants to, give a message to you guys, okay? who this is for, but whoever this is for, you have a woman here, young woman, young, maybe young girl, a young woman, young female, okay, that's coming through, and she's saying that some of you guys are not saying your prayers like you used to. Some of you guys are slipping on the prayers, and they don't want to hear any excuses, tired or not. They say you're not too tired to. They telling your business. They say you're not too tired to get your beer with so and so. You're not too tired to go to the bar. You're not too tired to go to the billiards, the pool. They didn't say billiards, but I'm just saying they're showing me the pool. They're showing me places where you went. They say you're not too. If you're not too tired to work, you shouldn't be too tired to pray. They're saying basically that's what I'm getting. So somebody sleeping on their prayers. You have a loved one, a young female coming through. Okay. She said, "You know who?" Okay. Then she's thinned it. Okay, fair skin. That's what I'm seeing. Mm-mm-mm. Janika, maybe even Jarika, Janona, Janone, Nova. I'm hearing Nova. Okay. Yeah. So before I wanted to let you guys know, because I'm sorry I stopped right there. I want to tell you guys your numbers, 3 plus 4, because see, that's your birthright number, 3-1. So a lot of you guys have been seeing 3-1, okay, in a lot of ways. Maybe it's been on your check. You always not noticed that 3 and that 1 are there. No matter what you do, you everywhere, right? So the bottom line is 3 plus 1 equals 4, and that's your birthright in its totality. And what that means is so beautiful. It's a beautiful, beautiful message from the higher realms, because the number 4 is never to be ignored in the spiritual world nor the spiritual realm. The angels are sending you guys everything that you need from 4 corners of the world, 4 seasons of the earth, 4 elements of the earth, even down to 4 legs on a table, just to keep you guys spiritually grounded, secure, and stable. The higher realms ain't playing about you guys with that number 4. And now it makes sense because of the foundation is what I saw immediately. So a lot of you guys, you do not have to celebrate your birthday in a traditional way. A lot of you guys don't even know why you resonate with 4 letter names. A lot of you guys don't know why this person is 4 months pregnant. Like I said, because I saw the baby. Remember when we were talking about the baby and the McKinleys or something like that earlier? That was in the previous. A lot of you guys don't know why you came from a family of 4, because of your birthright. That's your rite of passage here. 3 plus 1 equals 4. You are that number 4, which means a whole lot more. You come with blessings of 4. A lot of you guys couldn't walk if you want to, because everybody gonna be bugging you. Man, I'm coming to give you a ride because of the 4 wheels. A lot of you guys gotta have 4 wheels. You won't find you on 2 wheels. We won't find you on a scooter. You know what I mean? It's just what it is. You guys do the 4 wheels, okay? And a lot of you guys, like I said, you give out 4 letter nicknames. Some of you guys, your name is 4 letter name, whether it's the middle, last, or first, whatever, or nickname. It's a 4 letter name. Okay, that 4 is significant in your life because of your birthright. And a lot of you guys, I had to let you guys know that a lot of you guys don't have to practice the traditional birthday way of lighting a candle and putting it on a cake and blowing it out, because that's a fire sign, the candle, and the air sign with blowing it out. A lot of you guys have all 4 elements because you are birthright of number 4. That means you can manifest, you can make your wish through any of these: earth, water, fire, air. You can use them all because that is your rite of passage here. Your birthright number 4. Okay? Yeah. So that's beautiful in a big way. So I was trying to let them come through. So like I said, I seen the young lady there, and she was telling you guys that prayer, like some of you guys are slipping on your prayers. Some of you guys are slipping on piano, something about a piano. Some of you guys are slipping on that. Some of you guys have something that's worth something, and you got to pay attention. I can't say something that's worth something. This piano is worth money. That's what they keep telling me. They keep telling me to tell you guys that piano is worth money. You know, so they and then listen, they're telling you for a reason. If you guys want to do anything with that piano, you know what I'm hearing, what they're saying. Okay, they're letting you know that piano is worth money in a big way. And some of you guys don't even, you probably never even thought about it. You know what I mean? So, and they said before you let it go, look inside or something like that. Something inside the piano. Wow, they hid something inside the piano, y'all. And I'm talking about like a trust bond or something like a, what do you call that thing? Help me out with, how do I say it? Tell me what it is. What's inside the piano? See, they put something inside the piano in between the keys here. Oh, not in between the keys. It's something under. You know how you lift the piano up? This is a like a grand piano is what I'm getting. The heck? Yeah, and they was waiting for the right time to tell you. What is it? Man, I don't know what's up with this. Somebody gonna be really jealous and mad about it. Whoever this person is. Capricorn's energy is significant here. Hmm. I see. Also, I see other energy here. So I see. How do you say Libra, Gemini, Aquarius type of energy here, and I see Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy here. What's happening here? Yeah. See, it's weird how they showing me. Look, this is closed. So this is closed. Look. Okay, and this fell out, but it looked like the keys. I don't know if you guys know, but these look like the keys as well. And you see how they keep showing me the keys. So it's in between three of them. So, okay, so they marked them. They mark. If you go under the piano, it's something marked. Some of you guys are going to see the coloration. Am I right? They like, listen. That's, So it's something inside the piano. Those of you who know what I'm talking about, it's a grand piano. And a lot of you guys are sleeping on it. Oh, if you guys can get rid of it. And you're there. And they cannot get rid of it because this message wouldn't be here. So a lot of you guys need to know it's something inside that piano that's left to you guys, okay? It's in between the keys and the key. Inside is color coded. They put a little piece of maybe tape or something that's colorish. Okay. Okay, yeah. And people don't see it. They don't see it. Somebody don't see it. But it's they don't want it to go to waste. They don't want you guys to lose out on it. They don't want you to lose out on it because whoever you are, you're the empress. A lot of you guys are the empress. They don't want you to lose out and miss whatever this is inside of those keys. But some of you guys don't see it. Okay? Some of you guys don't see it. Damn it. Me, sorry. Yeah, I don't like that. What's behind here? Yeah, see, they put it in there. They showing you both ways. It's some big money that they put in there that they don't want you to miss out on. They don't want you to not see. So those of you, like I said, I let the energy come through because what I won't do, what I'm saying, is have certain thing go down, because some people you say the wrong thing. That's why I try to be mindful of what I say because other people don't know that other people will be watching in a different way. You know what I'm saying? So you guys know what I'm talking about. Those thieves, those thieves. Yes, indeed. So a lot of you guys have that in the piano. I should, like I wasn't even gonna shuffle. I was gonna, do something else today. I was gonna do like this. Some of you guys have a romantic interest that knows that something is there. I don't know whether it looks like to me, because what I'm seeing is a visual of somebody stumbling across it. Maybe they open it and close it. They didn't really check it or something crazy. They didn't have time to do the investigation. You know how if you can come in the room right after they checks, like they noticed it or something like that. They're a thief. Okay, that's all I can tell you. Like they're saying that they okay. So yeah, I'm getting this person is a thief who, I'm not saying they stole it yet. No. Dang. But they will, okay? So some of you guys be aware of something like that. Be aware. I don't like this. It's like it's like a savings bond. Some type of savings bonds is what they giving me. Oh, I don't know. Bear with me, you guys, because I only have a few minutes and I ain't even. Okay, so they're gonna try to get somebody to come in there to clean you out like that part. They're gonna try to like, okay, say like if they say, I'm gonna hire a cleaning person, or they're gonna hire somebody to fix something in the house that all of a sudden seem whatever, and they're gonna be the one that hire them or something like that. And it's crazy because the higher realm say that they are going to disappear. Okay, because they got what they want in that way. All of a sudden, they're going to disappear. It's going to be like Ghost Town, but they don't realize it's going to catch up with them. Something I don't know how they get caught, but I honestly see that they're going to get caught. I really heard that like they're going to disappear. You know how you think you got away with something, and because they go far away, they get this old plane ticket or whatever they get, and then they're caught. I don't know how they get caught. I pretty much know how they get caught. Because it doesn't add up. Just like this other things you see, like how in the world you in front of your mama house with a Mercedes though, for real. Okay, so what you really doing? You know what I mean? That's the kind of thing they're gonna be doing out of state, and they're gonna think that it's logical or what have you. They're not gonna be able to use, the listen. They're gonna get caught. Just put it that way. This is to make you guys aware that something is definitely there in that piano. They want you to guard it with your heart. Some of you guys guard it with your heart.